people? It's Chris here, back in the building with the 2020-21 EFL Cup final preview between Manchester City and Tottenham Hotspurs. And for those of you that don't know what the EFL Cup is, and for all international fans, the EFL Cup is a secondary cup competition played out by English football sides of the English Football League. So the non-league sides are not allowed to participate, so anyone in the Premier League, the Championship, League 1, League 2, those 92 teams are the participants in this cup. And we are down to the last two, which is between Manchester City and Tottenham Hotspur. I'll try and keep it short and sweet, but I'm going to explain the road to the final for both teams and give my predictions at the end. And without further ado, I'm going to get started because Manchester City's road to the final began in round three, I should be saying, and it began with a 2-1 win against Bournemouth. It was then followed up by a round 4 win against Burnley, where they won 3-0, a 4-1 demolition of Arsenal at the Emirates, and a 2-0 beating of their local rivals, Manchester United, whilst Tottenham's road to the EFL Cup was a little bit more complicated in the sense that their third round match against Leyton Orient was a walkover, in the sense that Leyton Orient could not field a sufficient number of players for that game. As a result, Tottenham had the fixture walked over and handed to them essentially. Next up was a tricky London derby against London rivals Chelsea, where they drew 1-0 after normal time but won 5-4 on penalties. Next up, they had a 3-1 win against Stoke. And last but not least, another London derby in the semi-finals, where they beat Brentford 2-0. However, going into this game, it is a very interesting one for Tottenham fans, because at the start of the week, we saw the departure of Jose Mourinho, the man that Daniel Levy thought would bring trophies and long-term success to the club. However, it has not worked out that way, and former Tottenham player Ryan Mason has taken over on an interim basis going into the match. And could he win his first cup final in his first attempt? Bear in mind, he's only a 29-year-old manager, so it could go either way. However, both sides will probably be relying on their two main strikers, in Manchester City's case, Sergio Aguero, which most of us fans know. But will Harry Kane be fit in time for the cup final? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, because the only other real major absentee of both sides is John Stones, who got sent off against Aston Villa during Manchester City's midweek fixture. Other than that, both sides are pretty much fresh to go for the final. However, this is another final where fans will be allowed back into Wembley Stadium, albeit at a slightly reduced capacity. I think it's around 8,000 fans, but I'm not sure myself. However, without further ado, I am going to give my predictions to the game. And the interesting thing is, I know that Aguero and Kane might not even start the game. However, I think it will be a 2-2 draw. However, I think it will go to extra time and go the distance and go to penalties. And City will win 4-2. But on that note, guys, that is the end of my prediction. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to check out another video, then by all means feel free to do so. Be sure to check out some mental health resources in the description below. Be sure to look after yourselves both physically and mentally. And don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel right here. Be sure to hit the bell for notifications. And until next time, guys, peace out.